The statistic that comes out every single month is pretty jarring. I'm pretty sure it's June. It already passed the like menswear month. Also the month of fags. Anyways, yeah, just throw it in there. Just give them a month. Just give them a month, I guess. You go on TikTok in June and you see the same statistic that's kind of crazy. Men are 80% likely to kill themselves over women, and you see many other you see many other kind of statistics, like when men get divorced. I'm pretty sure, or don't quote me on this, but they are 10 times, 11 times more likely to kill themselves or commit suicide after that. I wouldn't say that we had the best experience of that. Our brother has killed himself also, our second oldest brother, and although I don't know his direct reasons why, I think I'm pretty confident to say why I think other people might do it. Our first point, men in this kind of age, men are discarded, they are thrown aside. They are kind of like that one meme of Buzz Lightyear when you see like a million of them, they're one in plenty, they get told what to do, they don't talk to anybody, they're a chud, they have no social interaction, no girl actually likes them, a girl, hypergamy, knows that, all that stuff. And the current age for men, it's super hard. They work 40 hours a week to go back home to a horrible physique, to a life where they don't think they're gonna progress in, and they just think it's over. They literally think it's over and there's nothing left to do, and they have no girls or whatever. And when you get to that point in your life where the same thing happens over and over and over again, you're not really valued. You're not working 40 hours a week for a family or to come home
really for nothing in life. You're just living, just
to live. You're just living to live. You're not living. You're not going to work to come back to MTB or a low tier Becky that's gonna kiss you and make you sketty and meatballs. You're coming back to your Tostitos in your apartment that you're sharing with your roommate and Goonie. That's what it is.
Purpose.
Yeah, you have no purpose. And especially in this day and age where pornography is running rampant, how you see literally Twitter is probably one of his biggest pornography sites under Elon Musk. And also things like, you also have no religion. You have no purpose in life, and you have, although people that are religious obviously go through those kind of mindset, and like Elijah, I'm pretty sure, wanted to kill himself because he was like in such a bad situation in the Bible. But get to that point where you have pornography in your life, you have lust, you have all these things that are stacked up against you. You have nothing to live. You literally have nothing to live for. You have no future in your life. And after all that, it's pissing me off. And after all that, it's when that late night happens, when you go to sleep, or when you're about to go to sleep, and you say, nobody cares for me. I have nobody in my life that loves me. I've never felt the feeling of being loved. I haven't had that sweet, sweet oxytocin release or a touch of a woman. Honestly speaking, and this is where the thought, this is where the thought comes in. If I just ended it right now, not only would that be a way for me out of this cycle where I don't have to work, but I know for a fact that somebody out there will care that I died. Somebody will see me. Someone will feel something for me. And that's where the secret lies, okay? You begin to contemplate, well, if I did it right now, this is a freedom.
Yourself from,
all the responsibilities. Exactly. You're freeing yourself. And then you say, they will be sad. I don't know for how long they'll be sad. Maybe a week, maybe a month.
Maybe a moment.
Maybe a moment. Yeah, maybe a moment. It's kind of tough. Maybe a moment. Maybe a moment.
Okay, bro.
But at the end of the day, they will feel something for me. They will feel remorse. They will feel sadness, And that's where it comes in. That's where you say, maybe it's worth it, And then maybe the idea fades away. Maybe you just say, no, that's stupid, But then maybe you had a hard day. Maybe you get called into HR for making a joke. Maybe you have some 35-year-old, like, stupid millennial woman yelling at you and telling you, don't do that again, like you're in a freaking, elementary school again, in kindergarten, in the principal's office. You know how diminishing that is and demeaning and embarrassing that is?
You're like 35, 40.
Get called into the office like you're kindergarten, like
you're
in
already having a grueling life, working, living paycheck to paycheck, and then, you get called up. And you're getting, told what to do. Yeah,
and then maybe the girls in the office don't like you. Mm-hmm. You have nobody to talk to. It's the same thing over and over again. And that's why people shoot up schools and then kill themselves. They want to be seen. That's the same kind of thing. They want to be seen. They want to be remembered. If I kill myself, my family, who has their own kind of life right now, will see me and they will remember me. Although I don't know why our brother did it, I can say for other people that happen. And for people like men who get divorced, when you have your whole life kind of centered around your family and your wife, this woman who you've loved for almost all your life, when she divorces you, the reason why it's exponentially the case where men might kill themselves is because you realize this woman who you've loved your whole entire life wants to get away from you. She does not like you anymore. And then you have nobody. She takes the children. You see them twice a week, maybe every once a week or 3 weeks. You see your children now. You realize that you have a new apartment and your house is gone. The car is gone. The dog's gone. Speedy the dog.
Everything's taken away from you.
Everything's taken away from you. You start having that contemplation where it's just my whole life is crumbling down. And then maybe also you go to work and then your boss isn't seeing you through. Your boss is kind of being annoying or mean or not giving you some kind of leeway. And you say, I just want to be seen one last time. I want to be heard one last time.
You ask yourself, what is your purpose now?
Yes, and you just want to be seen that one last time, and that's where it snaps. You get the date. You get a good life. I mean, you get a good date. You get a good You figure, I'm pretty sure what they do is they find a date, they pick a place, a nice little view or whatever, and they just freaking do it, and that's what happens. That's why it's so high. You know what I'm saying? And I would never do it. I think anybody who does it, me personally, and I can say this because I'd rather kill ourselves. Freaking lose if you freaking kill yourself, okay? That's a cheap cop-out. Now, you can have the thoughts of it. Everybody has thoughts. Not everybody, but a lot of people do have thoughts on it. And thinking about it isn't per se bad, especially what's going on in your life. But going through with it is very disrespectful, not only to your parents, but to your ancestors who went through this kind of hardship. We have Claude. You want to kill yourself? We have Claude. Okay.
Okay, a joke.
We have freaking jerk mate. Like a joke.
Bro.
But you get what I'm saying, okay? And if you do have those kind of thoughts, it is best to realize how good your life is. Take a moment to examine. You might be working 30 hours or 60 hours or 70 hours a week with no purpose and nobody to love, but examine who you are. Examine how good you have it. How you're able to have fresh drinking water whenever you want. How you're actually able to have your body in control and you're able to make your body better.
Yeah,
if you're fat and ugly, you can change that. If you're broke, you can change that. If you have no girls, you can ultimately change that. Although we are chuds and we are virgins, we have felt. Well, I don't know, so I have felt the oxytocin release. I have felt the e-girl, all this stuff, bro. So if you want to kill yourself, just think about how good your actual life is and how that would make other people feel. That is ultimately selfish. It's selfish to say that I want other people to feel for me for that time. I want people to think about me and be sad before me, okay? When that's just gonna put hardships because they're gonna have to use money and that's gonna emotionally break them and it's gonna cause money for funerals and all this stuff and whatever. So ultimately, you have an amazing life. This is the best. Literally, people saying that they want to live in another time is liars and they are LARPing. They obviously do not want to live in another time. This is the best time in the world to live. We have freaking McDonald's and double Mac burgers, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Reject the world. I think this is one of our best videos yet. It's very easy breakdown, but just realize how good your life is and don't take it for granted. And